Firstly, shout out to the people of Gippsland. Like, they created that event with their support for us coming out here, and the environment they created that was loud. I don't think anyone could hear a call out there, but the environment created the contest, which was special. Saw a couple of special performances with Bolton Junior and Creek, and then just a coin flip in the end. Which way is it going to go? I thought we endured some real tests. I thought that the strength of character, which maybe waned a little bit on Thursday. I think it was Thursday, whenever we played last. I thought we may have failed that test. We got a little over emotional. Today there's a real focus to just be businesslike, and when those hurdles came at us, and there was a lot of them out there, I thought that the strength of character really shone through, which builds for us a platform. It builds for us a level that we know that we can operate under extreme duress, extreme circumstances, and come out with our chins held out high.
Specifically on Mitch?
Yeah, 27 field goal attempt. I just said to him, he needs to pass the ball a bit more.
I've never shot that many. I feel so bad. I actually feel like a dick.
It's right up there with one of the all-time great NBL performances for an individual. And if Sydney win, then we're saying the same about Derek and his performance. Guys were dropping for both teams, and he answered the call when it mattered most. And even all facets of the game, I just thought he stood up, took a huge defensive rebound down the stretch. Maybe he got a little clip on that one, but I thought his performances was we'll be talking about this for a long time.
What about for you, Mitch? Obviously, it's the scoring, the points, but it was efficient as well, really, from all three areas. How do you break down what you just did?
I kind of said to Simon on the way in, like it was a very highly intellectual game. Like there was a lot of moving pieces, and like we'd make counters to their offenses on defense, and then they would make adjustments, and then we'd have to make a counter to something they've just adjusted. Like everyone was moving pieces around the board, and it was actually really cool because, as Simon said, you couldn't hear anything. I said to the crowd afterwards, like, next time when it's that crazy, like, shut up on defense, so we can actually run down and play some good defense on Walton, because we're like, ice, and the point guards are just like, no idea where the ball is. Like, it was the craziest game I've ever been a part of. But at the same time, it never felt like either team was so far out of it or so far not in control of each other's games. Like, we had control for the most of it, and then Sydney kind of just hung around, and then it was vice versa. And even down the stretch, like, I'd make a big play, and then Walton would come down and he'd make a big play. And I mean, just a huge shout out to Derek like that. I said to him after the game, I said, that was an incredible battle, and I was just so proud to be a part of it. Like, you don't get many moments like this in sport. Like, I've played my 12th season, 13th season, and it's my first one that's been like that, head-to-head with somebody for all 47 and a half minutes I played. Like, just an incredible experience to be a part of and to win. As you said, Simon said, you lose that game and everyone talks about Derek, and that's it. You win and they kind of talk about you, but at the same time, you can't mistake that kind of game from him. Tip your hat to him. Incredible game from him. And man, I hope every time we play Sydney, it's like that. I hope Save's ankle's okay. I was looking forward to that matchup. Like, I was really looking forward to it. I know a lot of people were. Shitty to see him play 7 minutes and then be walked off the court, to the change room. So I hope he gets better. I hope he gets fit quickly so we can go out and have a really good battle together, because we both respect each other a lot, and we both want the best of each other.
I'm going to look at it differently to you guys, but I'm cracking up laughing at every shot. As you said, it's shot for shot out there. When you're in the moment, and the one that stands out, I think Ruben hits a three, and then Walton hits that leaning three down the other end. What do you go through your head in that moment? Are you able to appreciate what you're seeing, or you're pissed off that
I was just laughing. I was just on the baseline like, holy shit, this is ridiculous. And I mean, hats off Owen Foxwell. Like, that might be the best game I've ever seen someone play one-on-one defense and get 40-pieced. Like, if Foxy wasn't on our team for that game, he would have scored 74. Like, he was just, as I said, you tip your hat to greatness, and that was a great performance. But some of the defensive possessions we had on Walton was just tip-top. And then he makes it, and you just laugh, and you're like, holy shit, that guy's really good at basketball. and then you go down and I hit a hesitation 3 on Simon, I think, and I think Simon was like, "Don't shoot it." Oh shit, yeah, good shot, Craigie, like nice job. And then he came down again, hit another one, and you're just like, can you go away? Like, go and play for someone else for the next 5 minutes, because he was, as I said, it was lost for words, because it's just, you know, head to head and big shot and big shot. Like, it was just pretty funny to be out there and be a part of it.
Simon, in terms of improvising with lineups and those types of things, 5 guys fell out altogether. There was injuries on top of that. Creaky mentioned Owen there, but you got Owen and Carl sort of closing this game out. How difficult was it to manage bodies?
Well, sometimes it's by necessity, so it isn't that difficult. You know, what are you going to do? Can't throw an injured bloke back out there, so you're forced to make a change. I think Creaky was talking about it a little earlier, just about the checkers game or the chess game that was going on in before that, and with guys coming in and out, big lineups, small lineups, switching lineups. How do you defend this? You know, that's not working. You know, you're going with a game plan, a guy like Walton, and it's like, okay, these are shots that we are going to try and not allow him to have uncontested, but these are the shots we want him shooting. You go through the numbers, you go through the film. All right, this is where he's maybe not as efficient as other areas of the game, and he comes in and he pulls 4 or 5 mid-ranges, and you're just like, okay, plan B. So then you make changes, and then he's getting on the rim and finding guys. I'm like, all right, well, plan C. So you've just got to keep trying to find the chemistry and find the magic. And one of the guys, you mentioned 3 guys there, but I want to tip the hat to Junior Madut as well. I thought when he came in at the regulation in that 4th quarter, I thought his minutes were really key for us. I thought Ruben made a big shot. Foxy made a couple of big plays. Kyle Adam made some big plays. I thought even Grant Aticevic, when he came in early in the game to try and give Creaky, we didn't want to play him 48 minutes today. We wanted to keep him to 47 and a half. So, but when Grant came in, and hit those 5 points. I thought they were key. I thought our contribution across the line was there. And even Joe had that big post move. I don't know which overtime it was, probably the last one, and just changed a couple of shots around the ring as well. So I thought there was real good contribution from a lot of guys today.
Just with Brown, Brockhoff, and maybe even Cal with that 3-point, tweak that ankle again. Where are they all at?
We're going to have to find out. Rowdy was in the showers when I came into the room, so I'm not sure what's happened there. I believe it's a hip. I initially thought it was a groin with the way he was holding himself, but I believe it might be a hip injury. Gary, that's a calf. That's going to be a little while. I don't think there's any sort of mystery there. To the degree and the level, we have no idea. We'll get the scans done. Trey, he got hit in that last one and rolled the ankle that he did previously. So we're going to have to wait and see how that one that one butters up. We're going to have to. He's a tough kid. And he's rolled that ankle a few times already. I'm surprised there's ligaments still there for him to roll. So hopefully, and be a guy. I used to roll my ankle walking to school. Like, it was just sometimes you keep rolling it, and it hurts like all crazy. But because you've done it a few times, you can actually come back. So I'm hoping that's his condition right now.
Mitch, 4,000 points today as well. You've ticked over a few different milestones along the way this year. Are you someone who, I think we spoke after the 300, but are you someone that appreciates it or acknowledges that along the way?
I didn't know that was like happening. I got a message. I checked my phone after the game quickly, and one of the media guys had said, "Hey, you score 7 points today, you get 4,000." And I was like, "Shit, that's a lot of points. That's pretty cool." But then you look around and you look at DJ from Adelaide, Chris Goulding, guys who are playing big milestones. They're the ones that I want to get to one day. I don't really care about scoring a whole bunch. It's about just kind of playing hard and playing the right way, and I guess just showing people out in the country and anywhere, no matter where you're from, you don't have to have the best training or everything at your helm, at your feet, just ready to go to be a good basketballer. I've said it plenty of times, people may not like me, but I try and play hard for my team. I try and be competitive, but at the same time I try and be respectful after the game. I may not like you during the game, but after the game I always nod my head and say great job, because it's a beautiful game of basketball. We get to go out and you hit a 3, you put your hands up like an idiot, and everyone goes, "Oh, it's cool," and it's this eerie noise you get in your ear. But 4,000's great, but the win today was 10 times sweeter. Seeing Owen Fox will take 3 charges was pretty damn cool. You know, seeing Kyle Superman jump for a ball that was already out of bounds at half court was pretty funny. Like, they're the memories I'm going to remember more than scoring some points or getting some rebounds. But, you know, it's pretty cool. I hope Tommy gets me another plaque or something. Dad would love that.
Simon, I have to ask, 79 free throws is a lot. And I know it was double overtime, but we spoke about the guys that fouled out. How did you think? It was clearly a physical game, but how did you see those numbers overall? That is an extraordinary number.
It is, and
Far out.
I got nothing for you.
Pass.
Yeah, I don't know what, from minute to minute, let alone game to game, quarter. I don't know what's going to happen. You know, we went back through the Melbourne film and we missed a whole bunch of opportunities to go to the line. Today, I don't know what constituted a foul and not a foul at times, and you know, I guess the thing from our perspective, what we can control is step into the line and making them. I thought we were a little disappointing. I thought that, you know, they opened up that lead on us. It was, I don't know what it got to, but, you know, it was maybe 10, 12 points or whatever it was. You know, we probably had missed 15 from the line at that point. So, you know, it's again, you know, it's a crazy game. It was a tough game, great environment. I don't think that should really be the focus of what went down today. I think the focus is that we saw an amazing game of basketball in a town that can use that, and who we saw some special performances, and I think that should be the focus, and we move on from your question.
I appreciate the answer. So your schedule's changed this week. How does that, well, actually in the last 24 hours, how does that change your plans now for the next week? Because it's clearly...
Day off tomorrow.
Yeah. Look, we're just going to turn up and fight. Not pleased. In fact, I'm very not pleased. You get a double overtime game and guys go down, and then you throw in another game through no fault of your own. And I think people need to understand when they make these decisions that we work hard. The players put themselves through, you know, our planning is immaculate, you know, right down, it's scientific. And we prepare certain levels to be at certain dates, and then 3 days, in 3 days, 2 days after today, we were told you're playing now there, you'll be on the road, you don't have that training session, you don't have that recovery session, get on a plane, get on a bus, good luck. It's tough, and our preparation will be so abhorrent for what these guys need and for what my coaching staff needs. Like, we're working till 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, you plan, this is the night I get to sleep. And we're pushing ourselves really hard during already a saturated schedule. So we wear it. We'll push through. We've got some guys who got some great opportunity today, and we'll butter up in Brisbane and give them our best.
Just a quick shout out to Shelley, who designed this incredible
Well done, Shelley.
Indigenous jersey. I mean, this encapsulates everything from the staff, the volunteers, the players, all the way through until the team, the community, the land and the southeast. Like, incredible job, and she did an amazing job with my shoes today as well. So anyone that got to be a part of today, there were quite a few Indigenous people at the games, baseline, courtside, and they were just like, that's incredible, like, we love the shoes, we love this, and it's all for her. So Shelley, thank you for coming down and talking to us and inspiring us with this jersey. This one's going up in the pool room, as Dad would say, so I'm looking forward to putting that one up there. Thanks.